Hey yo guys, what's up and welcome back to Toe Tags Metal Reviews, and today again reaction to the brand new song and video from Belphegor. This song is called Sanctus Diaboli Confidimus, and it's off, we assume it's an upcoming album or EP. We hope LPs, we prefer LPs, but either way, some new materials probably in the works and coming out relatively soon. We've covered this band on the channel before. We reviewed The Devils, which was an album that came out a few years ago. It got semi-favorable scores. I gave it a 5, TV Fish gave it a 6, which are kind of middle of the pack type of scores. All right. My biggest, fandom of this band is Zombie Goat Bondage or Bondage Goat Zombie, whichever way the words go. I always mix it up. But I always dig that. I always think that's a fun album to put on and, jam to every once in a while. It's fun. So other than that, though, and obviously Devils that we reviewed, this band is not something that I've really taken a deep dive into by any means, but anytime I see their name, I'm always interested. I want to hear more Belphegor. I want to get more into Belphegor. I want to be more of a Belphegor fan because I do think this band's got something behind them. I think they got an interesting sound. They got a cool aesthetic. They're really evil, really mean, really nasty.
Yeah. It's like, the kind of thing that you get from Behemoth. That kind of blasphemous.
But like cranked it.
But I guess even more. They're a little bit more
like these guys play with pig heads on the stage. Like they go above and beyond to sell the image, and I really do appreciate that. I really like that. So I'm hoping that continues, and we get some of that cool kind of stuff on here. And I guess let's check it out.
Release the pigs. In the basement, like a true black metal band.
Yeah.
The way he points out there, like as if it's like a live show, but they're just in a studio basement.
Yeah, it's just like he's pointing to a wall.
Or he's like pointing at the producer.
Are they in the basement of the church?
You know what the vibe I'm getting is? Like, good rotting Christ. You know what I mean? Like good rotting Christ. This is kind of reminding me of that.
Tells me it's not going to end well for that little goat. I also find it kind of funny that they have like this whole satanic imagery and he's just wearing like aviators. Must be sunny in that basement. They're all wearing sunglasses.
It's like, yeah, it's too bright in here. And there's like 2 lights in the room, but they gotta wear sunglasses. That incandescent light bulb does not mess around.
I do hope this song picks up a bit because the video is nearly 7 minutes long, and if it's like this the whole time, that might be a little bit of a problem.
Well, that's the entrance to the asylum.
Conducting with a bone. You like bukkake, buddy?
Open wide.
Stop that. What's he doing? Oh god.
He's just a little thirsty.
So,
Well, I hope he got the drink he wanted.
please, Father, may I have some more? I don't know. For what it was, I feel like the song was a bit of a slog. But thinking about it, and we always mention this, you know, thinking about it on the context of the album, I think it'll be fine if you just kind of put the album on and it's just playing. I don't think it's going to feel long on the album.
It
But
depends on what's around it, though.
It depends what's around it. Yeah, it really does. It kind of lacked energy. It was very like brooding. We use that word a lot. I'm not sure. It just kind of was a slog to me.
I liked the atmosphere that it brought to the table, but I felt like it really didn't go anywhere.
It didn't.
It kind
go
of
anywhere.
presented something, and then it's like, oh, we're quiet now, and then presented the exact same thing again.
Yeah.
So the stanzas of this song, it's like a really long form poem. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
kind of just had the form was just like verse, quiet, verse, quiet, verse, quiet. It did not really have much progression in terms of its form, which for black metal, I wouldn't say is par for the course, but it's the kind of thing that this genre does, especially in its roots.
Yeah.
It is very atmospheric, and this song is great for that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if the album was full of songs like this that don't really specifically have a direction, because that's just kind of how it is, you know? So it's the kind of album where if you try, and I mean, this album's not even announced yet. This might just be a song. I'm just assuming there's an album.
Speculating, yeah.
So it's the kind of thing where assuming you put this on an album and assuming the rest of the album sounds like this, if you put it under too much of a microscope, you're not going to like it. It's the kind of thing where you just kind of sit down and just experience. Like, imagine going out in the woods and listening to this.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. The atmosphere is fantastic. So it's like, you can't really expect something super specific from this because it just might not, it's just going to give you a thing. And it's like, that's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing is like, it's also a bit on the longer side, 6 minutes, 44 seconds. That's, you know, for something that really kind of doesn't go anywhere, that's a little bit long. If you want to do a song like that, cut it down, you know, make it a 4-minute song around there, right? It makes it a little bit more digestible that way.
Yeah.
And doesn't make it feel as sloggy. Another thing I'm going to mention is just the aesthetic of the band. I like the fact that they went with kind of hoodies and sunglasses rather than leather and spikes and that type of look. The whole basement cellar type of thing was a little bit weird. I wish it expanded more out than that. Like you saw the goat priest or whatever walking around the church and the cemetery and things like that. But I wish the band had a little bit more presence elsewhere than that little pocket they were in.
It'd be cool if they were like druids serving this goat priest. That would be pretty cool if they were.
It looked like he was trying to serve him something.
Yeah, something was getting served to that singer.
Something was getting served. Sorry.
I like their setup though. That basement studio looks sick.
It did look sick. It looked like a cool place to hang, cool place like to vibe and listen to metal and shit like that. It's a really rad place. I like the fact that they're all in just like hoodies with sunglasses and they're just like these rough looking dudes down there. But you know, it is what it is. I wasn't too thrilled with the song, but I'm still looking forward to anything that this band has to come out. And, you know, I hope that, like we mentioned, the songs that kind of bookend this on whatever material they'll have coming out next, do this justice. That's all I can hope for. Anyways, guys, leave your thoughts down below and let us know what you guys thought of the song and video. And if you're hyped for new Belphegor, let us know down below. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Like if you liked it. I'm Vile Self.
I'm TV Fish.
I will see you guys in the next one. Keep those heads banging.